Okay, so of course you know about the search bar. But using just the search bar is like, using only the knife part of a Swiss Army knife when it offers so many other tools. So when you go right toward codified law and you browse right to it, you actually have the index, table of contents, and the search bar available to you. So if I go here to federal materials and then the United States Code, so these are the statutes for the United States, here on the screen, I have the index over here on the right, popular name table. So if I want to look up Patriot Act or whatever, it's right over here. So mainly I want to show you the index there, and then the table of contents here in the middle, and then the search bar obviously up here. So you'd use the index if you're not exactly sure what you're looking for, but you want to find other things that are associated with that topic. So if I'm looking up, say, like solar energy, then I'll go down here to solar, SOL. And then I'll see there's solar energy, there's R&D, there's research initiatives, there's heating and cooling, there's observations, solar wind waste, geothermal production incentives. So I can see kind of more of what is available. And if I just click on this solar energy, then I'll get even more kind of vocabulary and search terms for what I'm looking for. Like hybrid and heating and hydrogen. Anyway, things related to solar, daylighting systems. So I may not be able to think about that on my own, but if I go to the index, it has everything connected together like a web. So I'm going to go back to the homepage for the statutes, and you'll see here that there's also the table of contents. Oops, that's not there yet. Okay, here's the table of contents. Now the table of contents can give you some kind of context for what you are looking at. And whether you go directly to, a certain area, like here's Title 42, Public Health and Welfare. Like I already know that solar energy is here because when I researched it before, I looked at the table of contents for it. And so I know it's there. What this means is I have context now. So the U.S. government sees solar as relating to public health, and it's a service. So now I can go down and look for things in this table of contents in this area dealing with solar power. So again, this is the table of contents, so it's giving me some context. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. If I just go to the normal search bar and I search for solar energy, and I'll search, and I'll go to just statutes, because again, we're in step 3 of the research process. We're making sure we're finding everything, on our topic, which in our little hypo here is statutes. Okay, so if I go here to solar energy research and development, I'm just picking this randomly. I'm just trying to show you the table of contents. At the top of every statutory sections page in Westlaw and Lexis, you'll see this outline here. And this is the table of contents. So it's showing you that our section here, Title 42 of the United States Code, Section 16,238, falls under renewable energy, which falls under research and development, which falls under Chapter 149, National Energy Policy, which falls under Title 42, the public health and welfare. So now I can go and look at like this subchapter here, subchapter 9 on research and development, and see what other things are related. Because again, my job is to learn this area of law, so I need to know what's related to solar power. So I can go down here and see everything that the statutes offer for renewable energy, which includes solar power, solar energy R&D, wind energy, concentrating solar power research program. See, I didn't know about these things until I came to the table of contents, and now I have a bigger view and I have context for what it offers. Okay, then of course you can always just use the search bar. If you go directly to the statutory compilation that you're looking for, then you can use, the search bar. So let me switch over to Lexis here. Okay, so if I go right to my state, let's say we're in Florida, because Florida has lots of sunshine. Let's see what they're doing for solar energy. So I can just, search. But then because, again, I'm in step 3, I want to use filters and go to just statutes and understand what statutes they have and make sure I'm not missing anything that I may have missed from step 2 when I was looking in secondary sources here. So here I have just statutes about solar energy. Okay, so hopefully that does it. There are 3 ways to research in codified law. You can use the index, the table of contents, and the search bar. All right, see you later.